grace period of 10,000 years. Now, how long will we be here for this 10,000 years? I mean, it doesn't really matter, you know, it depends on him. One time a devotee asked Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada cannot pray to Krishna to accompany his mission for a few lifetimes. And Prabhupada got very angry and he said, you're not on that level. You have to decide to get the hell out of this place of material suffering. That's your reality. He was my beloved godbrother, so I noticed this rebuking of Prabhupada lovingly. We are not on this level, but we may have to stick around because we are not ready to go back to Godhead. Because it's not so easy thing to go back to Godhead. So if we can help with the mission, at least a few more chances. Wouldn't be all that bad. I mean, 10,000 years of grace period. Now, if you look at it very carefully and analyze it, what's happening in that grace period, well, for now, it's amazing. What happened in the last 50 years with Lord Chaitanya's movement? I mean, Lord Chaitanya's movement is a very strange movement. You know why? Because the people who joined it, they're very strange people. Not all of them. I mean, some of them are really great, pure guys, no? But so many strange people joined also. I mean, on all levels. Once we were sitting together and making a list of all the devotees who helped our farm in Colombia, and like of 100 names we got, more than 50 were mad. And they were doing something mad also. They were not there anymore. They were like coming, going. But without those 50, we wouldn't have gotten the 50 good ones. So it's something like this movement of Lord Chaitanya is attracting everybody, and also lots of mad people coming. And mad or whatever, all kinds of people, no? So, but because of this, the movement is really, it is all an amazing grace period. How with so many mad people, so many wonderful things have been accomplished. Look at the Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. I mean, just for one sec. Srila Bhaktivedanta Maharaj left the Chaitanya Math with nothing in his pocket. Just maybe a few devotees who wanted to follow him. And then he started a huge mission with so many huge temples. They don't have small temples in Chaitanya Gaudiya Math. At least I haven't seen the small preaching centers. Maybe they have them, but I don't know them. I only see bombastic institutions with everything. Deity worship and everything. All Baka high standard. So, of course, we also saw tonight the GBC, all these heavy sannyasis sitting there on the stage, you know. It was surprising the stage didn't crash because there were so many and so heavy, you know. Wow. It was like an army of sannyasis there. No? Very wonderful. I mean, I was deeply impressed, and many of them I know for many years also. So, this is Mahaprabhu's plan, you know. This is the grace period. Kali Yuga grace period. And what else? I mean, I tell Madhavan, you got to write this book of proper behavior for the young people. Come on, I can do it. I don't know Bengali. We wanted to make something, you remember very well, for moralizing and giving the people understanding why name of God and Sanatan Dharmic behavior is necessary. Also something which could become a school book later. Yeah. Where you give some indication who Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, who was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, most people they don't know. The educational material is on the low side. Right now we are working on educational material in South America from the side of the United Nations of the Spirit. Bala, did you find Mahaprabhu?
Yeah, I find.
Where?
But that shop, but it was closed. I have to wait 3 hours. So, but I got.
Where?
In Europe.
Bring him here! This is Lord Chaitanya appearing here. Haribol! So this is another deity going to a big temple. He has opened a very, very big temple in the downtown of Lima. Samadhi Krishna. This young man, he used to live in our temple as a brahmachari. His mother is a devotee too. And he was doing Sankirtan for the temple and he was helping a lot. And then he was thinking, now it's time for me to go on my own and do things for my future Grihastha life. And he became so expert, and he was a so successful businessman. He bought many big buildings. You don't mean, well, he's honest, he's doing only honest business, but he was so successful. He also donated some lands to us. And now he bought in the heart of town a very, very big building, and he remodeled it. And first he wanted to sell it, but now he's going to turn it into a sophisticated academy. And for that he bought the deity, which he's bringing now, Lord Chaitanyas deity. Well, so this is what Prabhupada gave us, this grace period. And I think he was one of the topmost pioneers of this grace period, you know. He actually was, you see, for us, disciples of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, we don't see difference between the two Prabhupads. And for a disciple of Bhaktivedanta Maharaj, I don't think he sees difference between Bhaktivedanta Maharaj and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. Because that is the nature of a disciple. Now, somebody may call his Gurudev, another may call him Guru Maharaj, another third one may call him Prabhupada, another one may call him Vishnupad. This is meaningless. In a sense, they are all the highest. They are all the highest. Gurudeva is Krishna. Krishna himself, he says, I'm the Guru. The underlying Guru principle, that's Krishna himself. So if we call somebody Gurudev, then we're calling him actually, he is at Krishna's lotus feet. So Prabhupada, it may be a little bit shifting it to a higher meaning, but like Vishnupad is he's at the feet of Vishnu, no? Gaudapad, he's at the feet of Gauranga, no? And whatever other name for Guru may have been given in the history. So, but when we, like some people say, oh, you guys who call Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, you're kind of stealing away the name of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. It's not true. That was never, because I was educated there, that was never the intention or the inclination or the feeling. It was just like, Prabhupada's mercy has come in Prabhupada again. No? So it was never Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. No, it was Prabhupada and Prabhupada. And there's one of my godbrothers, his disciples call him Prabhupada. And he's an important member of the Vishnu Vaishnava. Because we don't tell anybody that his disciples call him Prabhupada, but it's a fact. And I remember Srila Maharaj, when he was talking to us, sometimes he would say, you are Prabhupada. So he had that feeling, because when you're a disciple of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, or if you're a disciple of Gaudiya Math, then of course you say Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and then other people are not Prabhupada. No? It's also natural, no? But just the fact is that we cannot make difference between Guru and Krishna, and Guru and his Guru, Guru and Paramaguru. It doesn't fit. Jai Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Gonita.
It was not alone.
He came with Nityananda. And that is so nice because in Lima we don't have Gonita Imam here. We have Jagannath, we have Mahaprabhu, oh, they're so beautiful. This is Nityananda. Okay. Now you place. Now these are the real Gonitai who appeared today. This is the real Gauranga.